Welcome my guardians of the Hero Wars Galaxy. The Progress faction causes some trouble, and our new hero Julius has some new tricks for us. Especially in that combination do we find a powerful setup which is stable and strong at the same time. The defensive power comes from Julius' new shields and their special behavior. The first part of his green ability is the always getting more power for each received shield. The more shields he gets, the more powerful he will be. All his skills are depending on the physical attack, so his shields and his own basic attack are getting stronger and stronger over time. Now to the second part. He casts a shield for himself, and if this shield is not destroyed within 5 seconds, every ally gets the remaining capacity. This works best when Julius is at the second position. Here do we see how he casts the shield on himself. His shield gets no damage, and after 5 seconds, every ally gets it. A very interesting point, the shield capacity doesn't stack. Julius' shield has now 13k, while Isaac has more than 30k. Now Isaac's and all other shields will be replaced with a lower shield. That's important for his blue skill. Whenever a shield is destroyed or deactivated, and exactly those refreshing counts as deactivated, they gain an armor and magic defense buff, and additionally all their negative effects are removed. And this removing is one of his amazing skills. I couldn't find anything what he can't clear. And especially Sattery owner are hating this cat. Here do we see why. Sattery uses his ultimate and we find not a single fox. Very awesome. And because the heroes are getting less damage, it would mean they are getting also less energy. But his violet skill compensates exactly this little weak point. Interesting would be to know if this speed buff counts for each different shield. The answer is no. I have tested it and I couldn't find a difference. Last but not least, his ultimate, a bigger shield for the whole team, which has also a heal effect. The amount of the shield is medium and the healing is not that great, but progress heroes are healed twice as much, and the healing can be a pain for attackers. The defender heroes have taken a lot of damage, and then the shield absorbed everything and healed them pretty nicely. And the next unique thing provides his artifact weapon. It's a critical hit chance which doubles the physical hits for the whole team, if they are lucky. It works also for non-crit heroes. Now to the synergy between those 3 heroes in the background. Judge is known for his shields and they are the biggest single shields in the game. All the time I was wondering what his role in that faction is, but now it's clearer. Thanks to Julius, his shields received a big usage and they get all the nice effects. The same for Isaac drones. And the best is that Isaac's shields are healing too. If Isaac is used in the 4th position, everyone will be protected by shields. My biggest question was, how does the order of those multiple shields work? Let's find it out together. The first shield in the fight belongs to Judge. It gets some damage and then Isaac spawns his drones. And they take the next damage. So Isaac healing shield will be consumed at first. Then we see Julius shield and it takes the damage as last. That means we can protect Julius spreading shield with other shields. and his own shield is getting stronger and stronger. The last one is his ultimate. Very easy. It must be at first position. And no. It's really on the third position. I was irritated too, but hey, it's Hero Wars. Here do we see it clearly. Judge shield will be consumed before Julius' ultimate shield. And then Isaac puts out his drones and they take the damage at first. It's not really logical, but we have to know it. Probably are those shield drones too overpowered because they are healing the progress heroes. But what does it mean? If you watch closer at Julius, do you find your answer? It heals really per second. Similar to Maya's healing. It's an endless healing ability and Julius can restore his whole life. So it's more a fair move to put them at the top of the order. Let's talk about the team setups. The probably best addition are Nebula and Ginger. There are many synergies and it has a very aggressive characteristic. A look at those heavy crits. Here do we see the power of Julius' crit artifact. The power comes from the triple synergy between Nebula, Isaac and Ginger. Isaac buffs himself and Ginger with their drones, and his buff is additionally boosted by Nebula's boost. He increases the physical attack power and the penetration. That's why we see such big hits. And this skill has only a 10 seconds cooldown and is for 8 seconds active. Julius and Judge synergy helps Ginger to avoid many negative effects. Here do we see a fresh casted Amira curse. I call it curse because it doesn't count as debuff. Judge refreshed his shield and everything is gone. So this JJI combo is very hard to control. The next one could be with Sebastian. He helps to decrease the armor of the tank and applies now additional pure damage to the crits. His ability helps especially against Amira and her fumble crits. Julius has also the crit stat and we make his basic attack stronger. Additionally helps Sebastian to increase the crit chance and you gain so much power in that moment when Julius used his ultimate. Especially when Ginger uses her ultimate in the right moment. Those heroes can be used in many different variations. Their main goal is to apply everyone that crazy shields, remove all the annoying things, or to do just a lot of damage. Interesting combination with Amira and Leon. Sattery marks and Iris debuffs will be removed, which takes their damage completely, and Amira's gold does the rest. Or like here, the 5th position can be used for other heroes. Generally it's bad to have Daredevil at the last spot, but we see here a great trick against Cleaver and how he pulls her to the front and she gets her fire support ability back. Or using Arachne for additional stunts and the chance for a precise kill. Astaroth can be also very useful. He helps to smooth out hard front pressure and has the worst case resurrection. Now to the interesting part for many. How can we counter the Nebula Ginger combo? Our honor team is just so strong and always a good choice. Tristan burns the energy of the last spot and we see a perfect double sword buff. Okay, what are the other options? Mushy and friends are even the better choice. Together with Orion, it's just easy peasy. His early penetration buff is just perfect for Mushy. This fight looks just awesome. No chance. The next combo are the Mystics, and again with Orion. It looks like Orion is in that combination not really necessary, because we have here a great timing between Nebula and a mirror, and of course a super skin. If we have no Nebula boosted gold, then we see why Orion is a good addition. And we have always to think about Isaac's magic defense buff, so it's the better choice with him. The next setup are the Ironics. It works only in that constellation. Those shields counter Iris pretty nicely, but we can use it to destroy their shields as fast as possible and go with the Phobos debuff on the boosted Isaac. It kills him fastly. Then Judge and Zisha does the rest. It looks very fascinating how they die. Because of their strong ability to clean negative effects is one option to be aggressive. For example, in the Chaotic Twins variation. It worked for us only in exactly this setup. Also, aggressive front damage teams can't win properly, but this one worked at least with Mojo's assist. I was sure that a Yasmin-Tristan combo will work, but this team has a really strong damage output. And here do we have only a great pull of Cleaver and a fastly destroyed Ginger, which causes the win. In this fight, do we see the power of Julius' shield? Chaba eats him and he comes out immediately. To give you some ideas how strong this setup is, I will show you some fails. This squishy cat is great for the aggressive Daredevil combo. He couldn't even use his ultimate. Wow, that was a surprising end. And with an active crit buff, just amazing. The shield stopped Galahad's self-healing. And here even the chaotic wins with Astaroth. Isaac down, and now watch at this crazy buffed shield, 400,000, and everyone gets it. Also the good old KSJ can't kill one single hero. That's very impressive. Although they have no armor penetration artifact weapon, they go through double tanks. Isaac buffs himself and Ginger so hard thanks to Nebula's boost, and if he uses his ultimate in this boosted state while Judge artifact weapon is active, he crushes about 31,000 armor. The tanks are completely naked. So the Amira counter with Ziri is not the safest one. And their defense is better than expected. It's a very well thought out combo, so my biggest respect to those who have invented that. I hope you have enjoyed this video and I wish you all the best. Peace.